Good afternoon, everyone. This is Henry, and in tonight's free video, I wanted to give you a couple of things that were just here off the top of my head. The first of them being in gold. So if we look at GLD, the ETF, and step back for a bit more of a broad view, you can see where we are testing and so far have held these 2021 lows. So from the most broad perspective, I believe that that could be an important level. Now, in an effort to not try to buy the low, but see a little bit of confirmation first, I like looking for a close above the high of the low bar, right? The idea that all of the action through here, you see pretty much every day stays inside the range of the previous day and closes near the lows. Well, as long as that pattern persists, obviously you don't want to try and buy anything. But you see today how gold had the close above the previous day's high. That is one of the first things that when I see that on a daily chart against a bigger area of potential support, I will start considering that for its potential of having bottomed. So I want you to carry that forward if you are involved in GLD. Again, it's not the easiest market I've ever traded, but I believe we are at a critical juncture. If you would like something that's a little bit more equity based, I think UNH is where you want to be. This is seeing a little bit of a pullback, and it may still be in the developmental phase of seeing this move higher, which is another way of saying this may take a little while to play out. But you can see the previous swing high at 553, and you can see that we are now 2 days into a daily squeeze. So what I'm going to look for is that over the next several sessions, you continue to catch a bid at the 21 EMA. If that continues to be the case, you let the pattern build out, consolidate through here, and then the move up into 553 into the new high is where you're involved, and then flipping the position at that new high. So there's gold, there's an equity pick for you. And just one last thing, where if you guys are not including SPX and the 0-day opportunities in your trading, I really feel like you're missing out. And today was a fascinating example of how these psychological values, they're almost like a self-fulfilling kind of prophecy, but this was a great way to set up the end of day movement. John had sent out an alert like, hey, this is starting to look strong about night before the cash close. And this is the way that I opted to put it on. So we've done this in a previous free video where, you can look at the standard call flies. Those are pretty normal, but then also doing the unbalanced put flies. And when you initiate the trade, you're doing it with an in the money put. And then as the end of the day is kind of gravitationally drawn towards that big round number, those decay very rapidly. And the fact that they're cash settled makes it, you just let it go and try to get it as close to that strike as possible. So with the settlement here at 39.98.95, that's 1 point off perfection. So it's a great way to make some money on these kind of end of day and very short-term opportunities. And yeah, I hope you find the discussion helpful. I also wanted to make sure that you were aware that tonight, this is of course assuming you're still watching it on Thursday, July the 21st, but I will be doing a free webinar this evening, kind of showing traders that may not be familiar with who I and the other traders at Simpler are. So going over that, going over a little bit of the current market, going over these strategies and what I've been finding. And I really think it'll be a good time. So you'll find a link down in the description below, and I hope to see you there. Hey traders, this is Henry with simplertrading.com. I wanted to thank you for watching today's video. I hope you found it helpful. And if so, be sure to click the like and subscribe buttons down below. If you would like to also see me putting these ideas into action and trading my own account live in front of you, be sure to sign up at simplertrading.com. And I hope to see you in the chat room sometime soon.